welcome back to my channel. So today I'm sitting down and I'm going to be doing another Faves in No Ways. It's been a while. It's been about 2 months since I've sat down and done one of these videos for you guys. So I wanted to go ahead and do another, update you on a couple products that I have been loving recently and a couple products that I have not been loving recently. Before we get started, don't forget to upload every Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday for you guys. If you like this video while you're watching it, please go ahead and give it a big thumbs up. It really does help my channel out. And other than that, if you're excited and you want to hear about some current faves in No Ways, then let's go ahead and get started. I'll go ahead and be alternating back and forth between a fave and a no way, just like I kind of normally do. That way I'm not like completely bombarding you with all my favorites and not completely bombarding you with a bunch of negative reviews on products that I'm not liking. I will also have my faves and no ways playlist linked down below for you in case you missed my past episodes and you want to see other products that I have been loving and not loving from the past. So I'm going to start off with a fave, and I'm going to start off with like probably my favoriteest fave of all of them. And it is the NYX This Is Milky Gloss. This is in the shade Cookies and Milk. You guys, I'm obsessed with this gloss. Unfortunately, all of the makeup items that I'm going to be talking about today, I do not have on because this makeup look right here is a look that I did with a whole bunch of new products. That video, if I keep my upload order the way I think I'm going to upload them, should have been up a couple of videos ago. It's a pretty much full face of brand new products to me that I tested out. Not all of them are brand new to the market, but they're all brand new to me. So I can go ahead and have that video linked up in the eye and down below in case you missed it. So I don't have any of these on right now that I'm going to be talking about. So sorry about that. But this gloss, I'm obsessed with. I cannot stop wearing it. It is the most beautiful, cool tone brown gloss. Sometimes if I'm not careful, it can pull a little bit gray on me, my lips, my skin tone, but I like that. As odd and weird as that may sound to have like a gray gloss, it's not gray, it's not gray. It's definitely like a cool tone brown if you can tell, but it does pull kind of gray on me sometimes with certain looks, certain eye looks, certain lip liners underneath. But I like that because it is so cool toned and it just looks so stinking good with cool tone eyes and cool tone blush. How many times can I say cool tone? Like a million. But I feel like it's hard to find lip glosses and lip products that match those sort of eye looks and all of the above. And this definitely does it. And the formula on this is stunning. It is glossy and shiny, but not too glossy, not too shiny, not too thick, not too sticky, gloopy, nothing. It's perfection. Honestly, it's perfection. And it's NYX, so it's like $8. It is super, super affordable. But if you've had your eyes on this, or even if you haven't had your eyes on this, definitely recommend, and I think you should have your eyes on it. My first no way, I wanted to go ahead and pick the product that disappointed me the most. And it was hard. It was hard to choose because I had two products that really I was super bummed about that I was expecting to really love and I didn't. But I went ahead and went with the Colourpop Quads. So I've only tried 3 of these, so I'm not going to talk about the 2 I have not tried. The 2 I have not had a chance to try is the Dare to Bear one. That's all cool tone mattes. And then also I haven't had a chance to try Cream Soda, which is like a warm tony sort of brownie color story. So I'm not going to talk about these. I wanted to show them to you to show you that I have them. I'm going to set those aside. But the 3 that I have tried, so bummed out, so disappointed. So I have right here a Sorbet, which is like a really pretty sort of like mauve berry toned quad. I also have Gimme Sugar, which I was so excited for this quad, so excited. It is beautiful and purple and stunning. And then lastly, I have She's a Natural, which is a more warm tone, all matte brownie quad. Okay. I wish I had the foresight to take pictures of my eye looks when I made looks with these quads because I would have been able to pop them up and show you just how patchy these are. They are so incredibly patchy. I cannot handle it. I will say I did use the Gimme Sugar one in my most recent Chit Chat Tea and Get Ready With Me, and you can literally see on my eye. You can see on my eye how patchy this shade got here. I can have that link in the eye and down below so you can check it out, but you see me applying it as I'm talking and answering your questions, and it is so patchy. And it's not just this one. Like if it was just this one, I would understand because it's, you know, purples. Purples can be kind of sort of hard to formulate, but then again, it's Colourpop and they've made a bajillion eyeshadows in the past, so I feel like by now they should have the formulation down pat, but it wasn't just this one. Both of these other ones got super patchy on me as well. This one was so interesting because these two were just, I mean, this one was kind of okay. This got really patchy on me, like I've been saying, but also this shimmer showed up so light on my eye. I thought at first I dipped into this shimmer. Like it just shows up a little bit lighter on my eye than I was anticipating, there's not like a huge difference between these two shimmers when you swatch them and they're on your hand, but in the pan there is. So that would just kind of threw me off a little bit. It looked fine. This was definitely the best one out of the 3 I have tried, but it still wasn't the best and it still got patchy. And then this one was just super, super patchy. Again, how many times can I say patchy? A million. Cool tone patchy. It's like I've said them a million times, but it's like that's all I can say to really describe these quads is just patchy. The formulation is not there. And they weren't even all in the same like collection. That's what kind of kills me. Like this one was part of like their ice cream one, this one, and then the cream soda were together in a collection. And then also these two all matte ones were together in a collection. So it's like they weren't even all released all at once. So I'm sure they were getting feedback. I don't know. I don't know if they're just mine, if I just got duds, but I don't think I did. I think that these are just not really that good quality. Have you tried these? Let me know down in the comments if you have. If you tried these and maybe like they work better for you, maybe I'm doing something wrong, but like I'm priming my eyes the way I always do. I'm using my NYX glitter primer like I always do. And for some reason, these are just a patchy mess on me. So let me know if you tried these and what your thoughts are, please. My next fave I want to talk about is the Essence The Blush. This is in the shade Befitting. You guys, this blush is $2.99. It's $2.99. And it is amazing. I would have never guessed. If you would have blindfolded me and just had me try this blush without telling me the price, the brand, anything like that, there's no way in heck I would have guessed that it's a $3 blush. It is just so stunning on the cheeks. The formulation is beautiful. It blends into your cheeks so nicely and has a little bit of sheen to it, if you can tell, in the most stunning way. It just makes your cheeks look glowy and beautiful, but doesn't emphasize pores at all. And it lasts all day long. It rivals my Pat McGrath blush, not gonna lie. Recently, I've been oscillating between the two. I either pull for this one or I pull for my Pat McGrath blush. And that's saying something because the Pat McGrath blush is $38 and this is $3. So it's amazing. If you guys have not tried this, I highly, highly, highly recommend. I want more shades. And if you can tell, the imprint is like essentially gone on it, and I've only had it for maybe a month, month and a half. That's how much I've been using it. I am obsessed. So for my second no way, this was another product that I was intending on loving and I expected to love, and I just don't. It's not awful, it's not terrible, I'm gonna use it up, and it is the Bliss Blockstar Invisible Daily Sunscreen. This is SPF 30, so this is a tinted sunscreen. I ended up picking it up off Taylor Wynn's recommendation, but not just her. There's a lot of other people I've seen on Instagram as well who love this sunscreen and say it's beautiful on their skin. It's not terrible. The pros of it is I do think it is a very smoothing sunscreen. It has a tint to it, which is nice. It goes on my skin and it does like blend in nicely. It's not too dark of a tint. It does blend in nicely to the skin. And I do think it is a very smoothing sort of sunscreen. It makes my skin look nice and smooth and almost flawless in a way. Not flawless to where it adds coverage, but it is a very smoothing sort of formula. So I want to say that. But it acts very, very weird in my brows and along my hairline because it is tinted, and I have to rub the crap out of it to get it to rub in and make sure I'm like taking on my ears and blending it down my neck, because if not, there will be like a line of demarcation, which is not what I want with this sunscreen. Also, it smells kind of funny. It has like a spicy scent, like a herbally sort of spicy scent, and it's a little thick and greasy. And by the end of the day, my face, I feel like, is more oily when I use this sunscreen versus my Misha Essence sunscreen, which is the other one I have in rotation, and I love that one. So, like I said, I'm gonna use this up. It's not awful, it's not terrible. I just don't really recommend it, and I will never buy it again. My next product that I've been loving, though, is the Versed Press Restart Gentle Retinol Serum. So recently in a video, and I cannot remember which one to save my life, I do not know what video it was, I mentioned retinol and how I realized at 28 I should start incorporating a retinol into my skincare routine, but that I was scared to do so because I know your skin can have, adverse reactions to it. It can make you break out, you can purge. And one of my subscribers suggested this retinol serum to me in the comments, so I went and picked it up from Target. And this really is super gentle like it says. It says it's for aging skin, dullness, and problem skin. Smooth 2 pumps onto clean, almost dry skin. Let it sink in for 1 minute. And this is super, super gentle. It really is. I haven't had any purging, any breakouts, really any irritation from it either. I am going pretty slow though. I am only doing it like 2 to 3 nights a week. I think eventually I may try to work up to more than that, but I don't want to freak my skin out and like do anything too intense, you know what I mean? I don't think I've seen too many changes in my skin yet, but I also haven't been using it for too long of a time period, maybe a month or so. And I think retinol is an ingredient that takes longer than that to see the benefits of it, if that makes sense. So I'm gonna keep using this. I just kind of wanted to mention it in this video to tell you guys that if you are looking for a really gentle retinol to include in your skincare routine, I definitely recommend this one. My next no way, I'm really bummed about this one as well. Kind of like all the ones that I've been talking about that I'm not loving, I'm bummed about them. I want to love products. I don't want to dislike makeup and skincare and hair care and all that, but sometimes you can't love everything, right? So the next thing I want to talk about is the Way Thick Hair Treatment Mask. I feel like I don't like this because I just don't think I'm the right person for it. What I mean by that, I do have thick hair, but I also have pretty healthy hair. I've mentioned that in videos in the past. I've never dyed my hair. I've never even highlighted my hair. I've never permed it or done really anything to it. The only damage I put on my hair is heat when I heat style it. My hair is just very, very healthy. So I really don't need a hair mask like this. So because of that, this makes my hair so soft, which is nice, but it's almost like too soft because then I can't really do anything with it. It's like too soft to where I can't curl it after I use this because it won't stay in my hair, if that makes sense. I think if you do have damaged hair, you would like this. It is very hydrating and very moisturizing, and it smells delicious. Like, it truly smells so yummy. It just has like that Way scent. I think it's like the Melrose Avenue or something scent that like their perfume has and a couple of their other products has. And it is like a really thick moisturizing mask. So I do think you would like it if you have damaged hair. Another thing I don't like about it is I kind of don't like how my hair feels in the shower when I use this. Like, I'll go in and put it on and like let it sit and do its thing, you know, like you're supposed to. And then I rinse it out and I feel like my hair feels odd in the shower when it's still wet. But I don't notice any, you know, weirdness when it dries or anything like that. But again, I just don't know if I'm the right person for this. You know what I mean? But a product from the Way that I am absolutely loving is their body cleanser. I knew I liked this. I've had a couple sample, like smaller sizes of it, and this smells so stinking good. It doesn't have the same scent as the hair mask. I don't know what this scent is. Maybe it's the other one that's like really popular, but it smells so yummy. That's the main reason I like it. I'm not gonna lie. It's a little bit on the more jelly side, and it doesn't foam up a ton, which I don't mind. But it's not stripping, it's not drying, it makes me feel clean. I ended up getting it on sale. It's like beat up already, like what the heck? I ended up getting it on sale during Amazon Prime Day, actually. It was on sale for that, for half off maybe. So I got it for a good deal, which I was pumped about. And I know Prime Day was a while ago, but I was finishing up another body cleanser before I started this one. But if you can tell, I'm already like down to here, and I'm telling you, it smells. It's the smell. It smells yummy, and I just love it. It just makes me feel so like spa-like and lovely in the shower. The next product I'm not really loving is the Kosas, and this is their like Air Brow Clear Treatment Brow Gel. I know this comes in colored ones as well, but I ended up picking up the clear one. I just don't think this does much for my brows. Again, it's another product that it's not absolutely horrific. I'm gonna use it up, but I just don't think it does much. Like, when I put it in my brows, A, it feels like I'm not putting anything in there. Like, I feel like I'm literally rubbing a empty spoolie on my brows. And B, it doesn't hold my brows up like I think it should. But the spoolie is a nice size, and if you are looking for something that isn't too intense on your brows, I think you would actually like this. But me personally, I want my brows to stay upright, and I want them to have that really fluffy look. So this doesn't really give it to me. I will say though, I tried their colored version today in that trying new makeup video that I put up a couple days ago, and I think that it is holding my brows a lot better than this clear one is. So the main people I have seen hyping up this product uses the tinted one and not the clear one. So I think maybe the tinted one has a better or just different formulation to it. So if I were to repurchase this, I would definitely pick up the tinted one, but the clear one I would pass. But now I've got some brow products that I do love that I do recommend to you guys, and it is the M Cosmetics brow products. So this is their Fine Liner Brown Pencil, and this is in the shade Light Taupe. And then I also have their Micro Fluff Sculpting Brow Cream in the shade Universal Taupe. You have seen me use this a million times on Get Ready With Me's. I just really like how skinny and tiny this pencil is. It's a really nice shade for me, and it's easy to make those like hair-like strokes, and it lasts all day long. And then also their brow cream, I love this stuff. So the spoolie is kind of interesting. It's bent. I think it's supposed to be bent. I'm not sure, but mine is bent. And I like how skinny and small it is. You can really coat through your eyebrows and get like every single hair. Unlike the Kosas one, this does make my brows look really super bushy, and I feel like it holds it very nicely, which is what I want. It also has a little bit of tint to it, which helps like making them look even thicker and bushier. So I've been loving these. I cannot stop using them, and I know M Cosmetics is a little pricey. These were sent to me in PR, but I can definitely see myself repurchasing them in the future when I use them up. They are wonderful. Then for my last No Way, it's actually a little sample product, but I wanted to talk about it in this video because the full size is $60, which is a lot of money. So it is the Tatcha, the Silk Peony, and this is their eye cream. I'm pretty sure I got this with either a Sephora code or Sephora points. I can't really remember which one. But like I said, a full size of this is $60. And I'm just here to tell you, if you've had your eye on it and you think, okay, I like Tatcha, they're a really great skincare brand, you know, I'm looking for a good eye cream, but this is $60, it's kind of pricey, is it worth it? I don't think it is. I'm not gonna lie, I don't think it's worth it. It's a very super thick cream, if you can tell. It's just like super, super thick and not really hydrating and that moisturizing. And it just has like a funny scent to it. I don't know. I just don't think it's that great. I'm going to use up this little baby size, but if I were to suggest an eye cream to you, I would suggest the Good Molecules Yerba Mate, and that is $6, not $60. 10 times the price. So I just don't really love this. I was just wanted to let you know if you had your eye on it to pass. And then I have two more faves to talk about, and then we are done. The next thing I want to talk about is BK Beauty brushes. So these suckers are expensive and dirty because I use them. So sorry about that. BK Beauty brushes are very, very expensive. Not gonna lie, they are. I understand that. However, I do think they're worth it. I am really, really loving these brushes. I'm honestly loving all of the ones I've tried, but I wanted to highlight these ones specifically. I went ahead and bought one of their sets. It was like $225. I got it on sale. I did not pay that, but that was like what it, you know, retailed for. And I really did like that brush set. I can have that video linked in the eye down below in case you missed it. You can see my first reactions, impressions of those brushes. But BK Beauty was so sweet and they saw that video, so they ended up sending me more brushes and then also their sponge to try, which I tried that and I do like that as well. But I wanted to come on and talk to you about these couple of brushes because I use them all of the time. The first one is the 206 brush. Then we have the 202, which is like a little bit fluffier of a blending brush. Then we have the 201, which is the fluffiest of them all. And then also the 203, which is like a really good packer brush. They're just really soft and lovely, and every time I use them, my eyeshadow looks very blended and nice and beautiful on my eyes. And then the next ones I want to talk about are two that I use for bronzer. It is the 103 brush and then the 107 brush. I kind of use these like I use my Colourpop stipple brushes, where this is the smaller one. I go in first to distribute the bronzer, and then I go in with this larger one to kind of diffuse it. Again, they're just super, super soft. And I'm just loving them. They never make my bronzer or eyeshadow or anything look patchy. They blend in nicely on the skin. They're smooth. They're nice quality. The handles are like, you know, sturdy and strong. I don't think these are going to like fall out and shed or anything. And if you've had your eyes on BK Beauty brushes, they're pricey, I understand, but I really do recommend them to you guys. I really do. And I'm not just saying that as someone who got them all in PR. I got some of them in PR. I will say I did not pay for some of the brushes, but that set I did pay for, and I do still love them. And I do still recommend. I recommend getting them on sale and not necessarily like paying full price like I did. I got them on sale, but I'm liking them. And if you have your eyes on them, I think if you splurged, you wouldn't be disappointed by the quality. Okay, my last fave is a product that I've changed my mind about. I completely did like is it a 180 or a 360? I think it's a 180, because if you do a 360, then you're back to where you were. So I did a 180 on this product, and it is the e.l.f. Halo Glow Setting Powder. So when I first tried this, I didn't see the hype. This is really, really hyped up on like Instagram and YouTube. People love it. They say it is stunning. It's a really great powder to set your face with, and it doesn't get rid of like any glowy products or glowy sort of look you've got going on, but it still sets your face down nicely. I swear to you, the first couple of times I used this, I saw no glow on my face. None whatsoever. I literally was like, this is a matte setting powder. What is happening? Everyone's saying it's glowy and it's shiny, it's pretty on the skin, and it looks like every other matte setting powder that I've ever tried. It wasn't drying. It looked nice on my skin, but it just wasn't glowy like everyone was saying. I don't know what happened. But I tried it recently, and my Instagram followers pick my makeup. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to self-promote myself, and I'm going to say I'm going to have that video in the eye and down below so you can check it out in case you missed it. But you guys, well, my Instagram followers, if you're not following me on Instagram, Also gonna self-promote that. It's in the description box. Go follow me there too. But you guys, my Instagram followers chose for me to use this powder, and I was bummed. I was bummed at first. I was like, I don't like that powder, but I'll use it because you guys chose it. And you can literally see in that video myself applying it, and I'm like, what's happening? It's glowy and it's beautiful and it's stunning. And ever since then, I've used this product like 6 or 7 times. Every single time, it is glowy, stunning. It is stunning on the skin. It does exactly what everyone says it did for them, but is now doing for me. It sets my face down so nicely to where it's not tacky at all, and any sort of powder products I put over it blend in beautifully, but it still gives me a sheen to my skin. I don't have it on today, again, because I tried new products in that video that I, made this look on. But I am literally obsessed with this, and because it's e.l.f., it's super affordable. I want to say this is like $8 or something like that. Head over heels, completely changed my mind on it, didn't like it at all, and now I'm obsessed and I love it so much. If you are into glowy skin, but you still like to set your skin, give this a try. It is lovely. And that's it, you guys. That is my current faves and no ways. A whole bunch of products that I am loving recently, and a whole bunch of products that I am not, that I think you could skip and probably save your money on. Let me know down below in the comments anything that you are currently loving or not loving. I always love to try new makeup, new skincare, new hair care, all of the above. So I want to hear your guys' faves and no ways as well. If you made it to the end of this video, thank you so much. You're awesome and I love you. Please subscribe if you have not yet, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye, guys.